Good day, everyone. My name is Hazel Jalas, the second reporter of Group 1. So today I'm going to tackle about patterns of retail development and marketing decisions in retailing. So when we talk about patterns of retail development, this is about how different types of retail stores or sellers change and develop over time. Retailers like stores, shops, or online sellers are always changing to keep up with customers' needs, competition, and technology. So, because of this, new types of stores appear, then the old ones evolve, and some disappear. For example, in the past, people used to buy from a small neighborhood stores. Then the supermarkets came which were bigger and offered more choices. Then today we have online stores and apps that let us buy without leaving home. So these changes follow certain patterns or stages, and marketers study them to predict what new kind of stores might appear in the future. So the pattern of retail development includes three theories. These are the wheel of retailing, the dialectic view of retail development, and the general specific general explanation. So, the wheel of retailing is one of the most famous theories explaining how retail stores change and grow over time. The wheel of retailing theory says that the new types of retail stores starts at a low price, low profit, and low status businesses. Over time, they add more services, improve their image, and raise their prices, eventually becoming a high price, the high status stores. Then the new low price retailers come in and the cycle starts again. So how does the wheel of retailing works? So the first stage is called entry stage or the low end strategy. So in this strategy, the new retailer starts with the low prices, simple stores, and few services. They attract customers who want to save money. For example, discount stores, warehouse clubs, or online sellers like Early Shopee or Lazada. The next stage is the trading up stage or medium strategy. The store becomes successful and begins to upgrade, offering better facilities, more products, and customer services. But this is also means mas tumataas yung prices. For example, a simple grocery turns into a supermarket that offers air conditioning, trolleys, and loyalty programs. The next stage is the maturity stage or high-end strategy. So the stores now has high prices, high quality, and strong brand image. It became similar to the big names it once tried to compete against. So eventually, new low prices competitors appear and attract price-sensitive customers. Then, bumabalik yung cycle from the low part hanggang sa pataas ng pataas yung mga prices, quality, and the brand image. So, the thesis, antithesis, and synthesis diagram shows how new types of retailers mix old and new styles. So, for the example number 1, under the thesis, which is bricks and mortar, full service stocks, meaning ito ay face-to-face and full service ng mga business owners. Then, sa example number 1 naman ng antithesis is internet stockbroker, meaning to ay cheap and walang personal services from the business owners or companies. Then, sa example number 1 naman ng synthesis ay click and mortar broker, meaning it is both online and face-to-face services from the business owners and companies. So, for example, number 2 dito sa diagram, under ng thesis is neighborhood grocery stores. And then, sa antithesis is supermarket. Then, sa synthesis is convenience store, meaning it is smaller but modern and accessible. So let's move on to the second theory, which is called the dialectic view of retail development. So the dialectic theory explains that new retail forms are created when an existing type of store, which is na tinatawag ay thesis, is na-challenge by different or opposing type. Ito naman ang antithesis. The result is synthesis o yung a new type of retail store that combines features of both. May online pati offline business. This idea came from philosopher G.W.F. Hegel, who said progress happens through conflict and change. In retailing, old store types are constantly challenged by new ones. Through competition, they merge or adapt, forming new hybrid models. Meaning, yung mga old types of stores is na-challenge nila ng mga makabagong type of business. And then, ina-adapt nila ito at nag-merge sila into combining both online and offline businesses. The third theory is called general specific general explanation. So the general specific general theory, it says that retailing changes in cycles. So the stores move from selling a wide variety of products or general merchandiser into focusing on a specific products o yung mga specialty stores, and later back to general stores again. So, paulit-ulit lang ito from general merchandiser to specialty stores. In retail history shows that stores expand and contract their product ranges like an accordance. So first, the general stores is nagbebenta sila ng lahat ng mga customers' needs. And then later on, the specialty stores appeared focusing on a few products. Then today naman, a large mass of merchandiser like Walmart and Costco are returning to general assortment, offering one-stop shopping again. So here's a general specific general explanation is cycle din siya, but then from a general merchandisers into a specialty store. So, at first, yung cycle niya is nag-i-start yung business sa nagpro-provide muna yung mga business owners ng mga need ng customers. Then, kapag lumalago na ito, nag-focus na naman sila into new products. Then, kapag bumababa naman ito is bumabalik na naman sila sa general merchandisers. So, that's the general specific general theory. So, now let's talk about marketing decisions in retailing. So, here retailers make marketing decisions in 5 key areas: the target market, product assortment and store atmosphere, price, promotion, and place. So, the target market, retailers must first identify their target market or yung mga group of customers they want to serve. So, once the target market is clear, the retailer can decide what products to sell, how to design the store, what prices to set, and what promotions to use. So, for example, a toy store targets children and parents, so it uses colorful displays and advertising. Next is product assortment and store atmosphere. Product assortment means the range and variety of products a retailer sells, like how many categories or how many options within a category yung pinagpipilian. So, a retailer's products must match the customer expectations. After choosing what to sell, the retailer needs a product differentiation strategy or mga ways to make its assortment unique. So there are ways to differentiate products. The first one is exclusive national brands. So this one, it carry designer levels not found in other stores. Like for example, a clothing store selling a famous designer's line exclusively. Kumbaga, may isang clothing store na nagbebenta na isang business brand lamang yung nandoon sa kanila. The next one is private brands. So, it sells store-owned brands. Kumbaga, dito naman sa private brands, yung mga branded na business, sila rin mismo yung nagbebenta ng kanilang product. They don't rely on the retailers or other businesses. The next one is special events. So it featured theme or cultural displays. For example, every Chinese New Year is nagkakaroon ng red lantern sa some of the markets. Then in that way, nagkakaroon ng cultural events. Next one is surprise or changing merchandise. It offers new items frequently. So, example, yung isang company is may pa-weekly mystery box or every 2 months, may bagong product silang ini-introduce sa market. The next one is newest items first. So, it introduced innovative products early. So, dito naman, example, may ginagawa pa lang yung product, ini-introduce na ng mga companies o business owners yung product na yun. The next one is customized products. It offers personalized services. Like for example, you as a customer, ikaw yung magde-decide kung anong design ng product ang gusto mo, kung ano ba yung dapat gawin sa product na gusto mo. Then next is highly targeted products. So, it focuses on a specific market segment. Kumbaga, for example, yung sa isang company, nag-decide sila mag-release ng mga gaming gears and accessory. So, it is specifically for gamers. Or di kaya yung mga baby products. So, it is specifically for new parents. After deciding on the assortment, the retailer must get products from suppliers. Buyers or merchandise managers choose which products to stock. Large chains may let store managers pick some items to fit local needs. Let's move on to the modern challenges for manufacturers and retailers. Manufacturers face tough competition to get their products on store shelves. Each week, supermarkets are offered hundreds of items, but most are rejected. Store managers usually accept items that shows proof of consumer demand, a strong advertising and promotion plan, and attractive financial incentives. So retailers now use technology like scanners and computer systems to track sales, forecast demand, and adjust product mixes per store, making them smarter and efficient. So that would be all for my report. Thank you for watching this video.